If someone is worried about their bill this upcoming winter, or they just predict that they might have some trouble paying that bill as costs go up, what should a member do if they're struggling or if they think they might struggle in the future? What are some options they might have?
So, if you are concerned about your high winter bills, budget would be the first option I would look at. If you know you have $600 bills in the wintertime, but only $200 bills in the summer, call us. We can set you up on budget before winter gets here just to help you stay on top of it and not get behind. We offer 5-day extensions. So, if you just need another week, waiting for your paycheck to come in, we can do that. 211 has resources available in our area. If there's a resource out there and you call that number, they will get it to you or get the information for you to help out.
Welcome to the Power Hour, the official podcast of Henry County REMC. Our cooperative proudly brings reliable, safe electricity to Henry and parts of Fayette, Rush, Hancock, Delaware, Madison, Randolph, and Wayne counties. We're more than just an electric co-op. We're a community-driven force, powered by the people we serve. People like you. Today on the podcast, we are going to be talking about billing and payment options for our members, and also those colder months are approaching. They're coming more quickly than we would probably like to think, and we want to talk about some energy-saving tips that are going to help the members save money during the fall and winter, during those colder months. I'm so excited to have with me today our Member Services Coordinator, Hayley Berg. Hayley, thank you so much for coming in to the studio and taking time out of your busy schedule to be on the Power Hour.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And Hayley, if we could just start off, why don't you tell us how long you've been here with the cooperative and what your role entails?
So I've been here for 10 and a half years now. I kind of oversee the front office, so I just supervise them. They all do a great job, so they make my job easy. But just look over billing, just keep an eye on how things are going from day to day up front.
Great. Such an important team you have up there. They really are the people who come to face with our members and answer their questions and take care of their needs on a day-to-day basis. And I know you guys are really doing a great job up there. So thank you. Let's get started and kind of talk about our billing and payment options. Can you maybe just walk us through the different payment options REMC offers for members so that they can stay on top of their bills? Because I know they have a lot of options.
Yeah. So last year we moved to set billing dates. So it makes it a little easier for members not to have fluctuating billing dates. So we have payments that are due on the 5th, 12th, and 25th to kind of accommodate members' needs. But you can go through our automated system and pay. You can log into our website and pay. Obviously, you can always mail it, come to the office, or you have the option to pay online through your bank. There's a lot of different ways to make things work for your schedule.
I thought that was really neat when I started here at the co-op, that the members can literally choose which billing cycle they want to be part of, kind of have a say in their due date. That's really handy, I would think.
Yeah, it's been good for us and a lot, and for the members too.
For members who are looking for predictability, can you talk about the budget billing program, how that works, and how people sign up for that?
Yeah, so if you wanted to go on budget billing, you just have to have a zero balance with us. And then we will look at your average. And then we usually add $15, $20 to it just to cover any unexpected, like higher bills. And then we can set you up on the budget that'll be the same for 12 months. And after that, the system will recalculate it. So if you have a balance, your budget will go up. Or if you have a credit, your budget would go down. And you can always keep an eye on that all throughout the year. It'll always tell you what your budget balance is. So you can just stay on top of it if you ever get concerned about getting too far ahead or too far under if you have changes within your home.
Very good. That's a really cool option. I know a lot of people live on a pretty fixed income too, so that has to really come in handy for them.
Yeah.
What is prepaid billing and how does that work?
Prepaid billing is kind of a flexible option for members. So kind of like if you put gas in your car, you're going to use all your gas and then you're going to put more in there when you need it. That's how the prepaid billing would work. You put money on your account and then you'll use it and then put more on there whenever you need it. Instead of getting a bill for what you've already used, you'll get reminders every day of what your balance is. And at 1 o'clock, if you run out of funds, you will be disconnected. But once you hit a credit of $30, you'll be reconnected instantly. So it's really flexible for members and quick turnaround time if you do slip up and get disconnected.
That's really neat. I feel like that probably would help members also just kind of in general keep track of their usage
Yeah.
and how much they're using day to day. And maybe as they become more aware of that and have more control over that and know what to turn off in their house to save.
Yeah, it certainly makes you more aware of what you're using every day whenever you're seeing that dollar amount come up every day. So it's good for people.
Very good. I know we are, just really getting into August, but those cold months come up pretty quickly. So if someone is worried about their bill this upcoming winter, or they just predict that they might have some trouble paying that bill as costs go up, what should a member do if they're struggling or if they think they might struggle in the future? What are some options they might have?
So if you are concerned about your high winter bills, budget would be the first option I would look at. If you know you have $600 bills in the wintertime, only $200 bills in the summer, call us. We can set you up on budget before winter gets here just to help you stay on top of it and not get behind. We offer 5-day extensions. So if you just need another week, waiting for your paycheck to come in, we can do that. 211 has resources available in our area. If there's a resource out there and you call that number, they will get it to you or get the information for you to help out.
Very good. And I know your team is always happy to answer people's questions or direct them to those resources if they want to call in or come in. That's
Yeah.
great. So as members start to think about that winter energy use, what are some maybe easy or low cost things they can do to prepare for that, improve their home's energy efficiency, particularly in the winter?
So if you know that you've had a history of higher winter bills, some things you could do that are on the cheaper side, get window wrap. If you know you have drafty windows, you cannot afford to replace all those because it's such a large expense. Wrap your windows, just seal up anything that you know that is leaking. Like if you have leaks around your doors, just different things like that can help. Even if you add some insulation, maybe to your attic, if you know you're losing heat up there, anywhere that you find that you have leaks, you can go to, a local hardware store or something, just grab some of those supplies to help save on your bills this winter.
Very good. There are energy efficient programmable thermostats and HVAC options. How can using something like a programmable thermostat, for example, impact a member's monthly bill? Why might a member want to look into that programmable thermostat as an option?
So if you invest in getting a programmable thermostat, it'll help you stay on top of what your heating system is at. Sometimes people have their backup heat kick on and they're not aware of that. Those thermostats can make you more aware of those settings coming on. So if you're able to invest in that, we do recommend getting one of those.
Haley, thank you for all this great information and insight into our billing and payment options. Is there anything else we haven't touched upon that you would want to share or want the members to know about billing and payment options or energy saving?
So one thing I would love to share with our members, if you're ever concerned you're not going to be able to pay your bill, you have questions about your bill, just anything, please give us a call. We're happy to help. We're here for you. So if you're ever concerned or just want to reach out, even if you think it's a silly question, we are always here and want to help you.
There are no silly questions.
No, there are not.
Hayley Berg, thank you so much for joining us today on the Power Hour. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Joining me now in the studio for this segment of the podcast is our very own project coordinator here at Henry County REMC, Chelsi Jackson. Hi, Chelsi. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you, Andrea?
I'm very good, and I'm very thankful that you took some time out of your busy schedule to join us to talk about rebates today, and it'll go hand in hand with what Hayley Berg and I were discussing a little while ago on the podcast. So, Chelsi, to get started, can you tell us how long you've been here at the co-op and just a little bit about your role as a project coordinator?
Yeah, sure. So I've been here since 2015, and I've served through several different roles through that period of time. But this role that I have now as project coordinator, I oversee the rebate program. I work with members who want to install solar on their properties. I work with various energy efficiency initiatives. and just various initiatives throughout the cooperative that land on my plate.
Yeah, I love that. I love that your job touches a lot of different programs and initiatives, and you have a lot of information. It's been very valuable to me as I just started in November. So glad to have you in here. Let's see. Can you give us just a quick overview of the rebate program that we have here at Henry County REMC and how it works?
So our rebate program is overseen by Hoosier Energy, and we process those rebates through Hoosier Energy's energy efficiency collaboration platform. So we process those through Hoosier Energy, gives us those funds for those rebates, and that allows us to benefit from load reduction resulting from inefficient equipment replacement, and it allows the member to save money on energy efficiency investments. It benefits both us and the member.
So, Hoosier Energy is our power provider. And it's important to understand that the rebate program, these aren't rebates that are coming from our own account, our funds. Our members aren't paying for other members to get rebates. The program's completely facilitated through Hoosier Energy and actually benefits our members because of that load reduction.
Correct. So it benefits Hoosier Energy as a whole because the inefficient equipment is being replaced with more efficient equipment, resulting in residential load reduction. And we also offer non-residential rebates. We offer the rebates to replace inefficient HVAC equipment in businesses and factories. We offer the LED lighting rebates. We offer the VFD rebates, but we also offer the residential equipment replacement rebates. So that allows Hoosier Energy to have the load reduction through us and then the load reduction on the bill for the member.
Specifically, what kind of products or upgrades are eligible for rebates? Then I guess let's kind of focus in. Most of the members listening are probably more so residential members.
So the residential rebates that we have the most popular one is the residential HVAC program. With that, we have air source and dual fuel heat pumps. We have 3 different tiers, and those tiers are broken out into SEER ratings. So the SEER ratings, it's seasonal energy efficiency ratio, and that's basically efficiency of the unit. So the lower efficiency units, it's about $300 for the tier 1. And then the higher efficiency units, it goes up to $500, up to 17.3 and up. And then that has to meet an HSPF2 rating as well of greater than 7.5. So we also offer the mini split heat pump under that residential HVAC program umbrella. So whole home mini split, you can get up to $500, and single room mini splits, you can get $300. And then our largest incentive for the residential HVAC program is the geothermal heat pump. And there is no minimum SEER rating on the geothermal heat pump. If you submit all of the required documentation, the incentive amount is $2,000.
Okay, so some significant savings that folks will see if they take advantage of these rebate programs. How do these upgrades, how does this equipment help members save money on their energy bills?
So it allows them to save money by replacing less efficient heating equipment in their homes that could cause higher energy bills during the winter and during the summer.
If somebody is interested in learning more about the rebates and applying for a rebate, what is the process for that?
So they can always give us a call. Our phone number is 1-800-248-8413, and they can call and ask for me, Chelsi Jackson. Or they could go to our website, henrycountyremc.com, and find our rebates link. And all of our rebate applications are on there. We don't only have the residential HVAC program, we also have the HVAC tune-up program and the water heater program and the electric lawn equipment program as well. So there's several different programs on there, but you can find all of that information online. The applications are online, and the method for submitting those applications is online as well.
Okay, great. Is there anything else members should know about the rebate program before we close out?
Yes, so we have paid out, we have processed through this year to this date over $25,000 across both of our residential and our non-residential rebate programs.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Chelsi Jackson, thank you so much for joining us on the Power Hour to give our members that great insight into our rebate program.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
It's time now for your REMC wrap-up. Congratulations to our most recent Operation Roundup grant recipients, Secret Families of Henry County, Safe at Home, Turn Away No Longer, and the Newcastle Broad Street Cruise-In. Operation Roundup grants are distributed 4 times per year and are made possible by our members who round up their monthly electric bills to the next dollar. For more information on Operation Roundup or to apply for a grant for your organization, visit hcremc.com, go to the Community tab, and then click on Operation Roundup. Our first ever charitable golf outing, the Power Swing Classic, is coming up August 23rd. If you would like to contribute to the outing or help in some way, find the Power Swing Classic page under that same Community tab on our website. This year's tournament will benefit Secret Families of Henry County. We're excited to be hosting a solar seminar event here at HCREMC on Saturday, September 20th. You're invited to join us for an interactive panel discussion featuring local homeowners who have installed solar panels on their properties. Get honest, first-hand insights about the benefits and challenges, the good and bad, of residential solar installation. This seminar is free and open to the community. Visit that same Community tab at hcremc.com and click on Solar Seminar to register for the event. And that wraps up this episode of the podcast. Thanks for joining us for the Power Hour with Henry County REMC, where we don't just provide power, we empower.